Much like Danny DeVito when he's in a good mood, this video is going to be short and sweet. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to release stress in the form of a real-time tool. Let's drop the fancy philosophy and practice a very simple technique that will immediately change the state of both our brain and our bodies. Stick around. When we're looking at how to effectively release stress, we can make a clear distinction. We have our foundational tools and practices, and we have our real-time tools and practices. The foundational tools are those techniques that are meant to address the causal level of who we are. These are the practices that we implement on a daily basis, the ones that we're committed to unconditionally. So for me, meditation, breathwork, and yoga are my foundational practices that I practice consistently for the ways in which they support how I show up in my life. So they address the causal level of my mind, my body, and my nervous system such that I get to show up in life in the most desirable, aligned way that I can, moment to moment. So those foundational practices support my very best to come forth. Now over here, we have the real-time tools, and these are the tools that we want to call upon in the immediacy of the moment. Stress comes up, we're entering a particularly challenging or demanding situation, and we don't have time to drive to the yoga studio or stop and practice meditation or et cetera, et cetera. Sometimes the moment of life calls for a tool that we can access immediately that will help us reset, release stress, come back to our center, and then proceed as our very best. So this real-time tool is not a substitute for your foundational tool. It's an additional resource that you have in your spiritual armory or tool belt. Beautiful. So let's dive into it. This is very simple. We're cutting away the fat. We're getting to the bare bones here. And this is what it is. So how to release stress, a real-time tool. You're going to inhale fully. Inhale again. So we have a full inhale, and then there's another sip of air. So you could think of it like 80%, 20%, or 75, 25, or even 90, 10. So just get a full breath of air in, and then another little sip of air in as well through the nose, and then full side exhale out of the mouth. And we want our exhale to be longer than our inhale. So it very simply looks like this. Do it with me. Full breath in. Another sip of air in. Open mouth, exhale, release. Sigh that out and let that exhale be longer than an inhale. Do it again. Another sip in. Exhale, release. Even just 3 rounds, you can immediately feel the shift in your internal state. So we're bringing in oxygen and we're offloading carbon dioxide. We're activating our parasympathetic nervous system. We're expanding those millions of little sacs in our lungs. We're expanding those with oxygen, and we're offloading CO2. Mother Nature does this for us in humans and animals spontaneously. What we're doing here is we're mindfully engaging in this process that Mother Nature already guides us in. We do this when we're sleeping. We do this when we start to become stressed. And we also do this when we're feeling claustrophobic. So we're really just kind of syncing up with Mother Nature here. Deep breath in, another sip of air, and then sigh it out on the exhale. This is going to immediately change your internal state. You can already see, and I can already feel that just those few breaths changed my state. And now you have a tool to change yours whenever you'd like. I hope this video was uber supportive for you. If you have any questions or comments, please holla at your boy. I'm grateful for you. I see you, I hear you, and thank you so much for being here. Namaste.